Good afternoon, Spartacat Nation. Welcome back to the Bloomington Ice Garden, Rink 3 on this very large sheet of Olympic ice. We are about 20 seconds away getting the pucks back in from puck drop, and we will bring this Spartacats B1 Blue versus Minnetonka Blue. We have played Minnetonka before from the black side. They have two B1 teams. Lost to them in the Anoka tournament. So hoping to exact some revenge from Tonka at this tournament here. One game tonight left, 5:30, starting a little bit early here, not too much, probably right on time. And another game tomorrow night versus New Prague at 6:45. You want to help out? Sure. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh, you in charge of the camera?
I'll move it for
So
him.
you're the one that can't keep up with the action when I'm trying to watch.
Sometimes.
It's like, hey, they're over here.
Girls are in the
I
net.
got a lot of basketball VHS tapes when the kids played that. Oh, wait a minute. Over here.
Cheers and chants on both ends. Tonka takes the ice. Spartacats take the ice. A little bit different lines. Looks like from this morning. Got Anderson and Saptal and Heiss moved up to left wing. Brigay and Sheck back there at your defensive pair. Saptal taking that to the board, sends it up. Intercepted there by Tonka. Heiss going to bring that in offside. Skate after it, lifting a stick. Good forecheck pressure right away. Both girls tangled up, and we take the first offensive control. Puck sent back in deep by Shaq. Nice forecheck pressure there. Anderson trying to pick it up from behind. She gets poked off of it, but Heiss sends it back behind the red line to keep it into the zone. Tonka getting pressure from Heiss. That one goes to the side. Out front, Tonka looking for an escape plan. Number 9 streaking towards the net. She's going to be looking to center. That one goes off the back of the net, and here comes Brigay. Brigay pushed off the puck. Heiss first one back on it for Spartacats, up to Anderson. Anderson's able to get it out. She has pressure out in front, but picked up hopefully again by Saptal here. Saptal sends it back to the boards. Anderson looking to dig it out as well. Anderson trying to push it forward. Got Saptal there behind her, number 25. Tonka has 3 on the boards, and Yazbek skates up, stops short, brings it in on side somehow. Heiss able to keep it in. Anderson goes off for a change. Trip there, errant stick. I think Bosberg did not intend to get the stick in the way, but they are going to call it. Not a bad call. It definitely did cause the trip. I don't think she meant for that to happen. Right there?
Yeah, trying to get the bench ready to shake.
Oh, sure. We can get it just on the concrete. Actually, just go into the aisle there. Okay. Power play for Tonka, 1 minute. Back down, pushed to the sideboards, but out. Tonka will have to regroup. Should have sent that one D to D as they had the open side, but they elect to dump it in. Errant pass past the 2 red lines. Not something you want to do on a power play. Power play. That burned off a precious 10 seconds. It says 00 on the box, but that's Bodsberg, 32. Puck down, short-handed opportunity here in the offensive zone, but Tonka, speedy player, comes out. Brigay is just as speedy and keeps it on, trying to get that over to Miller. That goes past her stick. A successful penalty kill thus far. Tonka in their zone, trying to center that out. Nice pass. They're going to come in 2-on-2. Right down the middle. Brigay with a nice play keeps them to the outside. Centered around. That one goes up and over the net. And not out front by Tonka. Here comes And a penalty in the other direction. They're going to call this one close. Tripping the other way. We'll put 4-on-4 for 16 seconds. And then Spartacats will have whatever the remainder of 1 minute minus 16 is for a power play. 44 seconds. Should be able to do that. So I just need to wait for the penalty to get up onto the board. And then we will have another puck draw here for Anderson. Anderson Yazbek. Karen back on the ice. Bredimus. Sent back up to the point. Yazbek's going to keep that one in. Send it towards the crease. Nice job towards Anderson. Anderson takes a shot, hits the side, almost hits the side of the net. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds. And full strength back for the Spartacats. Back to defend. Shot sent wide. Yazbek in the corner with it. Trying to get, that one goes across the crease. Tipped out of the slot by Levine. And Karen in the corner. Karen sends it up. We are on a 5-on-4 advantage. That one gets up for Anderson. Trying to get control of it. Just going to look to have help there. Anderson kicks it into the zone, still fighting to get it deep in the zone, and Bredimus is going to chase after it with Anderson. Bredimus, Minnetonka reverses the other way, sends it up the boards, into the skates. Could have stepped up to get one, but Anderson is not content to let that one go any further. Nice pressure by Bredimus. Bredimus driving towards the net, trying to slow it down. Shot on it, hits the side. Nice rebound opportunity out there, but no one was quite caught up to Bredimus yet. Engel coming in. Brigay tries to swat that around on Shack. Blocked aside by Levine with a nice save. Brigay takes it into the corner. Reverses around to lose her pressure with a nice turn. And here comes Brigay. Brigay is not going to be fast enough, but she knows to get it out of the zone. Nice move there by Miller. Heiss almost had that one. Sabatal brings it in with Miller's help. And that one gets back out to center ice for Brigay. Brigay not quite enough to get it into the zone, but Tonka brings it back up, sends it up. Onside there. Sent on net. Levine has it stuck in her skate, and nice cover. Last game, Levine had a cover like that, and the refs did not want to see that whistle dead. She had to play that into the corner. But that was certainly an appropriate cover there for Levine, and she earned the whistle. Puck's down. Even strength hockey. Levine with a nice kick save. Maybe had some traffic screening her view there. Anderson able to get it out and bring it up the boards. Back in by Tonka. Yazbek gets that one back out. Karen keeps that to the outside. Tonka looking to center there. Off a skate. Still pressure. Nice opportunity there. A little too hot for the Tonka skater. Yazbek sent that to the boards, and she's going to send it up the boards and out. Up for Anderson. Anderson trying to get that deep in the board. She's going to send it. Anderson looking for an opportunity to recover, but that one goes into the sideboards for Tonka, kept in by McCabe. Back out is Tonka. Tonka on the nice rush. Brigay with their nice pressure behind, able to poke it aside. Real great from number 15. Sent out front, poked out in front, cleared out of the zone from Brigay. Defense is doing a great job. That one rainbows above, sent to the side back of the net, back behind the net. Shot on net, goes past the crease and into the corner. Tonka able to keep it in, send it deep back into the zone. Miller behind. Miller trying to get help from Saptal and McCabe. Back to the corner for Miller. Miller gets a stick on it, kept in by Tonka. Back for Saptal, gets it out of the zone. Probably won't have enough for icing, and they wave that off pretty much immediately. Back for Tonka. They reverse back around. Number 20 is looking for an escape. She gets it to the boards. Goes into the stick for Brigay. Brigay has it taken away from her. Pretty even strength game here, back and forth. Not a lot of shots from either side. Bredimus trying to get that in deep. Back to mid-ice. Bodsberg not able to dump it in. Yazbek applies some pressure with a nice little hip check there. Yazbek taking it behind the net. Sends it up the boards. Trying to get to Karen. Karen fighting with it at the point. Gets it out from Miller. Miller trying to find room for herself. Able to get it in. Not keep it in as Tonka gets back control. Yazbek regroups. Sends it to the sideboard. Great offensive play, defensive there by Yazbek. And Tonka able to poke it back out into the neutral zone. Yazbek gets over to a D for Karen. Nice to talk to each other and call for it. Karen sends it up the boards. Tries to get that to Bredimus. Back. Will be sent in. Icing. Waved. Off. Sure. Why not? Yazbek sends it up the boards. Trying to get that to Bredimus, or that one sent back for Karen. Karen sends it out into neutral ice. Miller trying to pick that one up. She's going to get on a foot race to the sideboards. Tonka going to win this one and send it into the zone. Too far. Icing is the whistle. Nice pressure to keep them to the outside and force icing to get us down to the other side. Into the zone where we can score. 4:36 left in this first period. Puck's down for Anderson, trying to pass it over to Sapital. Sapital will collect it and dump it deeper into the zone. Tonka behind their net. Heiss applying pressure. Anderson, good job to pick up that loose change too. Towards the front of the net, Owens got deflected, but sent back behind the net as well. Back to Tonka's point. Nice back check there by Shack. Sent across, and offside is the whistle. Nice strong period here by both teams. Shots not being kept tracked, so not able to give any report on that. Tonka trying to send that up into the zone on side. Stick handling around one, but Bergray is not content to wait. Pass deep into the corner. Anderson trying to save off pressure there. Back to the corner. Levine trying to poke that out. Heiss will go to the corner to backhand it up to the point. That one does get out. Tonka sends that back up to the blue line. Nice catch there. Stops short. Anderson able to take it away. She's going to skate to it. She's got Heiss on the other end, or in the middle of the lane with her. Anderson trying to poke it off the boards, not able to. Back to neutral zone. And couldn't quite touch up in time, so icing whistle appropriately called. 3:14 left in first period. Puck's down, Minnetonka sends it far. Tonka trying to bring up the boards, but nice pressure to keep in. Miller loses her edge. Was not brought down by anyone. And here comes Tonka the other direction with a 3-on-2. They have numbers. They bring it in, or try to bring it in. Here comes Miller. Miller sends it in the zone, at least gets it deep. Miller waiting to see what happens here. Pushes it towards the slot, still trying to whack at it. Bosberg trying to come in. McCabe shot sent on net. Loose out in front. Good opportunity for a rebound there by Bosberg. McCabe sends it deep behind the net. Bosberg, nice pressure to tie up hers. Saves off a hook there. Kept in there by Miller. Miller shoots, gets it up to Bosberg. That one goes wide of the net. Bosberg trying to pack it behind. That one goes up to mid-ice for Tonka there. Tonka has to slow down. Back behind. Nice job by Karen to take that one away before they were able to get a shot off. Karen gets it out. Bosberg's not going to get there in time. Picked up by Tonka and back almost into neutral ice. Bosberg takes it in. She got Miller with her. Bosberg shoots it off a shin pad. 1:48 left. Far side open. Bosberg trying to recover that one back. Tonka comes the other direction. Fast team, Tonka. Anderson able to get a stick on it. Tonka recovers it at the blue line, brings it in zone onside, but Breguet says nope and sends it back up for Anderson. Anderson trying to get that out of the zone. Loose for Bredemus. Bredemus can't get that out either. Loose going towards the slot. Spartacats doing a great job with the defense here, really not allowing a lot of shots for this pretty strong Tonka team. Saptal got that away from any pressure. 1 minute, just over 1 minute left. Bredemus sending that in on net, has to be paddled aside by Tonka netminder. Great job by Saptal. Breguet trying to keep that out. Brought in by Spartacats, little collision there. Sabatal with good pressure. Sabatal trying to send it up the boards. And that almost gets out. A little collision there. Back out. And that's certainly out now. Bredemus gets taken down. No trip. Breguet. Pressure there along the sideboards and is able to get it out. Anderson reaching for it. She gets poked off. 27 seconds left. Anderson kept in there by Saptal. Bredemus sends it in deep. Trying to get picked up was Anderson. 16 seconds left. Bredemus with a nice stick to get that away. Sends it up and out is Yazbek. Bredemus not able to get it out. That one's tapped in there by Tonka. Tonka not able to get a shot off yet. Blocked aside by Levine. And that is the end of your first period. Nice save there by Levine to keep this score 0-0. Solid effort by both teams. Let's keep it up a notch and get on the board. Second period action coming your way. Puck drop from Miller. Miller and Heiss trying to regain control. Heiss with an aggressive stick. That one's going to get sent down all the way for, you guessed it, icing. Quick whistle brings us back down into the offensive zone. Lines remain the same. If they're tired after that, we have another problem. Miller, Bosberg, Heiss, Karen, and Yazbek on the ice for your Spartacats. Puck down from Miller. Heiss sends that towards the slot. Rebound not able to get poked in. Heiss trying to send that through. Miller almost had a stick on that. And here comes Tonka the other way with numbers. Tonka brings that in, not of a lot of speed. They get poked that into the corner by Heiss. Nice job by the Spartacats. Come the other direction. Quick speed by Miller. She's trying to get around one. Gets through skates. Ooh, and offside. And she just lost it at the blue line. Didn't have a lot of passing options out there, but good rush the other way. Gets us in a face-off outside of the Tonka zone. Bredemus gets that over to McCabe. McCabe sends that in. Tonka brings that in. They've got pressure out front. Shot goes wide of the net. Anderson looking to collect and get that out, and she does. Anderson trying to save off pressure, gets it into the zone, really fights off one or two are there. Anderson still looking to apply pressure, goes off her shin pad. Anderson trying to get that to the front with McCabe. Out to the point for Shaq. Shaq fires on into the crease area. No Spartacus there to recollect, so Brigay is going to have to back up. Send into the zone right to Shaq. Shaq needs to just send this up the board. She does. Picked up by Anderson to skates. Brigay sends it over to the sideboard. She's going to look to cover that as well. Shot on net. Maybe directed into the side, may have gone wide. Tonka realizing they're just going to have to keep shooting on net here. That one goes out front. And here comes Brigay. Brigay has space if she can get a run, who just got on the ice. And here comes Brigay. Brigay had that taken off her stick. Septo there trying to keep it in. That one goes loose. And Yazbek and Anderson, nice back check by Yazbek to push to the outside. She's going to chase it. Gets it into the boards and trying to keep puck protection there. Out for Bredimus, Yazbek behind the net. Yazbek gets her stick intercepted. Anderson back to the center. Too many players on the ice. They got greedy. You can't do that. Too many players. That definitely was a very loose line change. So too many men on the ice for Minnetonka. This one goes all the way down. 5-on-4 power play opportunity here for the Spartacats. Second of the game. Miller, Bredimus, Karen, Yazbek, and Bodsberg on the ice for your power play. Tonka. Bodsberg able to tie that up behind. Sends that, keeps it deep in the zone there. Applying pressure. Bredimus had a quick see of that. Karen sends that back behind the net. Almost sent it back behind the net. Bredimus not able to keep it out. Waiting. Trying to recollect. Yazbek will go and get pressure there. Nice speed by Yazbek. And a reversal there to get it back. Here comes Tonka driving towards the net. Wraparound opportunity. Read well by Levine. And that one goes back into the slot for Tonka, but then back onto Yazbek's stick. 18 seconds left in the 5-on-4 advantage. Yazbek sends that over to Miller. Miller trying to find room to the front, not able to. 7 seconds left. Tonka pulls it in onside. Shot on net. Saved by Levine. Over to the boards. Bredimus. Miller. Watching full strength for Minnetonka as the minute has expired. Still 0-0 in this game. 8:22 left in the second period. Yazbek and Bredimus back to Yazbek. Yazbek sends that up the boards. Nice play there. Bodsberg trying to intercept and does. Bodsberg doesn't have a lot of help, but she's going to get pressure from behind. Shot on net goes into a skate. She's taken down, no call. Poke to the side by Bredimus. Brigay able to negate that. And Anderson able to get it into the zone onside with Bodsberg. Bodsberg streaks towards the net. Got Bredimus there too. Bodsberg takes a shot. Loose out in front. Brigay sends it back towards the slot. Anderson trying to regain control. Poked away there. Stopped by Brigay. Brigay able to send that back to the blue line. And Bodsberg, I think, backhanded that one in. Tonka brings that to the far end of the other side of the ice. Trying to get around Shaq, and does. Driving around, I think Bredimus got a stick on that. I'm not sure who that was, but saved the side regardless. Anderson gets it around, sends it to center ice there. Dumped back in by Minnetonka. 7:03 left. Back up. Tonka trying to center that. Nice job by Brigay to get in the way, and here comes Brigay. Brigay looking for a path around, gets it up to Bredimus. She's hooked. Tonka's going to touch that one. And another hook. Spartacat's doing a good job to draw some penalties here and get back on the man advantage. Girl advantage, woman advantage, I don't know what to species anymore. Tonka, way too many on ice. Still too many. Now they're okay. Puck will be down for Miller. Thank you. Miller trying to send that forward. Miller has it on her backhand. Karen. Nice play. Centered around. Loose out in front. Miller couldn't get there. Into the slot. Tonka going the other direction, shorthanded. Tonka has pressure poked aside by Heiss. Yazbek trying to stay in the way. Does a good job of keeping her player to the outside and behind the net. Still shorthanded in the offensive zone. Cats need to get it back out. 30 seconds left in the power play. Tonka has a sideboard trying to go towards the slot. That one goes through the crease, and Yazbek trying to win a foot race to the side. Tonka thumps it back deeper. 20 seconds left. Heiss gets it up to Yazbek. Yazbek sends it out of the zone. Just a couple steps short from Miller's streak. Tonka sends it over to the blue line, brings it in on side. 5 seconds left. Out front, Levine tried to poke that away, just beyond her reach. Tonka again at full strength, sent through the crease. No shot on net there. Back for Heiss, Miller. Miller able to get it back to Heiss. Heiss gets it around. Trying to send that over to Bodsberg, a little out of her reach. Oh, she almost had a streak there. Kept out. Tonka picks that one back up. Brings it in, onside, apparently. Back up for Heiss. Heiss just needs to get this out, but she has space to go if she wants it, and she's using it. Heiss loses it, gets her stick caught up in the skates, and that will be a tripping call on Heiss. Mama Heiss, not a fan of that one. A lot of penalties this game. Luckily, fair play point is not on the line. Now Tonka is going to be on the man advantage. Anderson trying to backhand that one out, and here comes Breguet. Breguet sends the up and out of the boards. Anderson tried to pick that up. Breguet holding her line there. Nice job there. Poked aside. Tonka brings that back in with speed. Shot on net gets blocked by Shaq. Tonka's going to try to send that in again. Breguet tipped that behind the net. Sabatal will pick that up in the corner, trying to get that up the boards to Anderson. Does a good job there. Anderson loses an edge, but she's still trying to get for it. Tonka keeps that in the zone. Shot on net, low and hard. Nice job to keep it away. Shot on net, driven aside by Levine. Back to the boards. Sabatal trying to get that up to Anderson. Shot goes behind the net for Shaq. Shaq needs to send it to the boards. She does. Tonka keeps it in, gets around one the other direction. Centering opportunity, not going anywhere. Anderson trying to get it into the corner. Spartacats back at full strength. Heiss sticks that back into the slot. Shot on goal. Levine might have been screened there, but that one goes over her head. I think she kind of watched it go over her head, but Minnetonka 1, Spartacats 0. So Minnetonka breaks the seal first. Back down for McCabe. Miller brings it in onside. Miller takes a stride to the net. She's breaking down. No call here. Tonka puts it into the corner of Bodsberg. Miller trying to drive towards the net. Gets taken off her stick. Again for Bodsberg. Bodsberg poked off. Kept in by Karen. Karen sends it to the slot. Miller trying to get control. Gets past her. Versus around the other way is Tonka with a send out to the point. That one's going to go out. Not all the way down, as Yazbek's going to have to retrieve. Nice hustle by Yazbek to go the other direction. She's going to send it up the boards to Bodsberg. We've seen that play before. And McCabe gets it out to center ice. Tonka sends that in on side. Up the boards, trying to find McCabe. McCabe finds that. McCabe gets it over to Miller. Miller has it taken off, but able to get it into the zone. McCabe watching that puck in the corner. Miller gets it, trying to get it back from McCabe. McCabe shoots it right in front. Bodsberg took a whack at it, needs to take a shot. Out front, still loose. Still loose again, no luck there. Nice opportunity there for the Spartacats. Back out for Tonka. Yazbek putting pressure on there. Breguet slows it down, and here comes Bodsberg the other way. Bodsberg brings it in the zone on side, sends it towards the net. Tonka holds that post there. McCabe watching as well. That one gets sent up. Still in the zone for Tonka. Back out and in. That one gets sent down for an icing whistle. 2 minutes left in the second period. Still a lot of time left. Probably one of the better opportunities there for the Spartacats to tie this game up. Spartacats doing a great job of skating stride to stride with this Minnetonka Blue, one of the better teams if you look at their record in the state. Pushed ahead. Anderson and Bredemus going towards the puck. Anderson does a good job. Sapital sent up for Shack. Shack sends that up, back in. Tipped, so no icing. Good job by Bredemus to put on pressure there, sent to the boards. Anderson bumped off the puck. Sapital kept in there by Shack. And here comes Tonka the other way. Good back check by Breguet to keep hers to the offside. She gets taken down, tripped up. Tonka trying to drive towards the net, backhands it behind the net. And Breguet will watch any centering opportunities here. That one gets out. Pushed, shot into a Spartacat player. Gets up to Anderson. Anderson just gets by her stick. Into the slot. Saved by Levine. Initial save and goal. Let's get it out, girls! 2-0. Tonka able to take advantage of some rebound in front of the net there. 56 seconds left. Pushed forward by Miller. Heiss trying to get that to that one. Karen picks up the puck. Karen gets it up the boards for Heiss. Sent across, trying to get to Miller. Bodsberg going to get a good puck on that. Levine sticks that into the corner. Karen picks that one up. She's got pressure at both sides, above and below her. And then into the corner for Yazbek. Yazbek's going to try to get it up, out, and does. Yazbek sends it up the boards for Miller. That one goes past the stick, so no icing. Another tripping call by against Spartacats. 32 Bodsberg. Back to the box. Stick is dangerous call. She was going for the puck, but it ended up in the skates. 12 seconds left. Back to the point for Minnetonka. Shot on net, poked aside. Levine trying to cover that, and does. 3 seconds left, 3.8 seconds left in the second period. Cats still looking for their first goal of the game. Back up to the point, shot saved by Levine as time expires. Two goals that period by Minnetonka. Nothing to say that we can't do the same. So we will be back for the third period. All right, 12 minutes back on the clock. Third period here. We are short one player for 48 seconds. Goalies are ready. Anderson at the draw, trying to push that forward, gets stuck in the ref skates. Tonka brings that in onside. Not able to get any shots off. Centering up to deflected aside. Breguet slows that one down. And here comes Breguet. Breguet gets around one, slowed down, gets it up into the zone. Anderson trying to get it. She maintains control. Trying to send that up for McCabe. And here comes Tonka, 2-on-2 the other way. Breguet trying to keep her player outside. Shot on net goes by the crease. No danger. 12 seconds left in the penalty kill. That one gets kept in by Tonka, pushed back to the boards. Need to watch the centering pass there. Breguet got a stick on that. Breguet sends that over to the boards. Spartacats back at full strength. McCabe back, trying to send that out front. Shaq did a good job keeping pressure there. Out front. Send up and over. 3-0 Minnetonka. Miller sends that towards the blue line. Tonka able to keep it out. Tonka the other direction. Back for Miller. Miller gets it out of the zone, trying to make a lane for herself. Ends up on Karen's stick. Miller splits the D, gets around. Miller takes a shot, goes behind the net. Sabtal trying to get a stick on it. Yazbek trying to almost stepped up to pinch there. Yazbek and Karen, last line of defense. Shot saved by Levine. Anderson gets it over to Bodsberg. Tonka able to get that back to Tibber, and here comes Heiss. Heiss gets around one. Heiss sticking it through. Stops short and then makes some little more space for herself as Heiss comes in. Stops short, gets it over to Anderson. Nice pass there. Anderson gets it on net, loose out in front. And Tonka comes the other direction, but Shaq able to keep it in the zone. Nice step up there by Shaq. Shaq sends it deeper. Tonka looking for an exit pass there. That one's going to go all the way across the ice for Breguet to collect. Breguet has time. Gets it up to Heiss, goes past her stick. Heiss still needs to put pressure on. That one gets sent out to the other side for Tonka. Brings it in onside, and Heiss is going to have to chase after it. Anderson got there first, but that one gets sent deep into the zone behind Levine. Breguet is going to pick that up in the corner. 9:24 left in the game. Breguet up the boards to Heiss. Heiss gets it over to Anderson, trying to get to Bodsberg. Bodsberg's going to be in a foot race now with it. Bodsberg didn't get to it first, beat out there by Tonka. They're going to take it around the back of the net, send it up the boards. Heiss able to keep it in. Anderson got a stick on it. Someone needs to go to the front of the net. Bodsberg's up for the job. Heiss centers it. Bodsberg trying to get a shot. She gets chipped up there. Another chip call goes uncalled. Heiss trying to send that up. Bodsberg watching. Back to the point for Karen. Karen keeps it in and deep into the zone. Here comes Heiss. Heiss ends up almost got that over to Bodsberg. Heiss doing a good job with the forecheck there. Miller. Bodsberg picks that up at the neutral zone. Sent over to the sideboards. Nice play to get that away from pressure. Yazbek gets that over to Shaq. Shaq up to Heiss. Heiss up to Miller. Bodsberg just barely on offside. Still thinks she had a skate on the blue line, but the ref disagrees. 8:17 left in the game. Spartacats still looking for their first goal. Sent back into neutral zone. Tonka brings it in. Sabatol chasing that, trying to get it up the boards. Kept in by Tonka. Sabatol working to get it out. Tonka drives it deeper, trying to send it up the boards. Up the boards, Tonka keeps it in. Up to the point with a nice pass. Shot on net, gets deflected there. Here comes Sabatol the other direction. Sabatol gets it up to Miller, nice pass. Miller trying to drive around, she gets poked off or bumped off. Sent into the boards for Tonka. Pass to center ice, coming in 2-on-2. Nice job by Shaq. Glove down by Levine. Around attempt, gets knocked out of the crease. Tonka keeps that in. They're going to try to get that into the crease. Pass up. Shaq has that, clears it out. Tonka sends that through. Doesn't go anywhere. 7 minutes left. Shot into the crease. Deflected aside by Levine. Shaq sends it up to the blue line. That one goes out. Icing waved off, of course. Tonka picks it up. McCabe putting pressure on the corner. Miller pinches, trying to keep that in. There's a collision there. McCabe able to get it to it. Sabatol under pressure. Up for Tonka. Back in for Sabatol. McCabe just needs to drive that deep into the zone and does. Back behind the net is Tonka. Sabatol applying pressure. And gets it back out to center ice as they floating one there. Yazbek does a good job. Sends it around. Levine covers and gets a whistle. 6:09 left. A lot of work ahead of us now. Need about 1 goal every 2 minutes. Puck's back down, pushed aside. Anderson trying to get that one in. Ends up on the stick of Karen. Karen brings that in, sends it up to Bredimus, goes past the Tonka stick. Bredimus trying to chase it. Tonka with a nice stick there, brings it in the zone onside. Got a lot of pressure out in front of the net. Yazbek sticks it away. Bredimus picks it up in the corner. Bredimus pulls it to the center, tries to get over Bosberg. That one goes out. Tonka waits to touch back up and sends it back in, back out. That one will get sent down, tipped, icing waved off. 5:25 left as Bosberg's putting pressure behind the net. Tonka able to get it out to the sidewall. Around one. And able to split the D, get to the front. Bredimus does a good job, keep it there. Out to the outside, out front. Anderson just needs to clear it out of the slot there, gets to the point. Shot on net into the stick. Bosberg not able to poke it away, still trying for it. Good pressure there. Bosberg drives her player into the boards. Bredimus able to get it off. And here comes Miller. Sorry, not Miller, that was Karen. Back to center ice, Bredimus trying to take it, gets it over to Yazbek. Yazbek sends it through center ice. Yazbek can't get it into the zone, goes off a Bosberg stick, and Yazbek still trying for it. Miller rushing the net, has Yazbek to support. Can't quite get past the first line of defense here for Tonka, and Breguet waits to collect, gets around one. Breguet takes a shot, gets into there. That one gets sent wide of the net. Nice rebound or poke check there by Bosberg. Caught by Heiss. Heiss takes a shot, goes high and wide of the net. Around the boards for Tonka. Time running out for this Spartacat crew. As Tonka comes the other way, Breguet not able to keep him to the outside. Poked out in front. Nice job last minute by Heiss. Up to Saptal. Saptal needs to get that over to... Saptal gets bumped off. Back out for Heiss, so she'll have to wait for a regroup. Gets it, try to get that over for Miller. Heiss to Miller. Miller brings it in on sides. Got Heiss behind her. Sent towards the slot there. Kept in by Brigay. And back out for Tonka. That one goes all the way down. Whistled. No offside. No icing. Centering opportunity comes for Tonka. Miller the other way. 3 minutes left. Miller gets it taken from her. Heiss trying to get that back to Miller. Saptal putting pressure on it. Miller trying as well. Miller picks it up. Miller gets round one. Miller's driving the net. Shot on goal. Goes wide. Yazbek holds the line there, trying to get it deeper into the zone, held up there by Tonka. Tonka has 3 in the puck, so does Spartacats. Tonka brings it back out of the zone, reached there by Miller. Yazbek applying pressure. Tonka splits the difference, can't get it around, picked up behind the net and brought down. And here comes Heiss. Heiss up to Yazbek, just past her stick. She wasn't quite prepared for it. Back into the zone onside. Karen behind the net. Gets it taken away from her. Tripped by her own player. And Saptal the other direction. Saptal trying to bring it up. Stripped away by Tonka. And Saptal brings it in onside. Heiss trying to keep it in there as well. Tonka not able to get control, but now they do to try to bring it back out. Tonka with a nice rush the other direction. Pass across. Karen applying pressure. Minute 39 left. That one almost tipped into her own net. Yazbek sends it up for McCabe. That one sent her onto the other end of the ice. Karen in the front race with Tonka. 1:27 left. Sent into the slot and covered by Levine. Puck's down. Tonka backhands the shot. That one goes wide of the net. Shack sends up the boards for Anderson. Anderson trying to get around one, not able to. That one needs to be sent across the ice. Anderson still working at it. Nice job by pressure by Ellie. 1 minute left in the game. Tonka brings that one in, brought down. Stuck to Shack's stick. Shack able to backhand that one out up to Bosberg. Bosberg to Anderson. Anderson to Bosberg. Bosberg trying to bother from behind. Tonka gets in, can't get a shot off, blocked aside by Levine. Put back out front, 36 seconds left. Tonka able to keep it in, shot on net, gets deflected aside, that one goes over the net. 30 seconds left, backhanded, here comes McCabe. McCabe pokes it back up to the front. Anderson trying to get it out. Shack just needs to get up to Anderson. Anderson brings it to her forehand. Anderson driving the net, get bumped off. Poked aside, 12 seconds left. You're going to send this up to the point. Brigade keeps it in. McCabe. That's going to be the game, folks. 3 seconds left. And one last save by Levine. Minnetonka wins there. Second shutout of the day, beating both New Prague and your Spartacats. So that'll do it for today's game. We'll be back here tomorrow night against New Prague. A win at New Prague, or with New Prague, sends us into the third place game on Sunday Sunday around noon. A loss probably gets us into a friendly game versus one of the teams from the other pool. So a good hard effort, couldn't find the back of the net, and we will fight on another day. Thanks for watching.